Your destination is on the left.
2 kids. So.
Let's get this done. Hi there, how are you doing today? I like your light fixtures, very nice.
Oh, thanks.
That didn't come with the house, did it?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Do you mind if I record my work?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Just my work. Okay, perfect. All right, let's see what's going on today.
Okay, so we had a big giant Labrador.
Okay.
He lived to be 14.
Oh, that's
So
very
yay
nice.
for us. So,
Oh, yeah, that's huge.
well, he was like a 75-pound dog, but he needed a really big dog door because he was kind of dramatic in a good way.
I see.
So we had to take the big giant dog door out and put the new smaller dog door in its place.
Okay, perfect.
Basically, that's it.
Awesome. Yeah, let me get to work. And by any chance, do you have any matching paint?
Yes.
Oh, amazing.
And actually, I just went and got it shook, and they had lid failure. So, which isn't great.
You didn't have to
But
do that.
yeah, this is the wall paint. This is the outdoor paint.
Awesome.
And then this is the trim paint. But the trim paint, they didn't shake because
Trim,
of
I
the
don't think
lid failure.
we'll need the trim. Oh, yeah.
Because they kind of cut the piece of trim. So the trim laying next to it now is just stuff we had left in the garage. So my husband pulled it out in case you needed it, but I don't know.
Okay, we'll find out. Awesome.
Okay.
Let me get started
That's
then.
it. Easy peasy.
Them. Yeah, I love dogs. I got Chihuahuas and I got a Chiweenie.
Oh, Chiweenies are super cute.
Yes, they are.
Something that's like slightly less muddy. Maybe a little bit.
Got it. Alrighty, thank you.
Okay, let me know if you need anything.
Oh, come on. Jesus. So check this out. So I watched a video on the installation on this pet door. This is a Hell, Arizona pet door, and then on the video the guy scored the metal just like I'm doing here, and then he bent it, and after a few back and forth, it just snapped right off. Well, as you can see, this that technique did not work on this pet door. It was just gonna mess everything up, and so after doing this I just gave up, and then I used Wonder Blade. I don't want to glue it because if you ever wanted to replace it, it's going to be a
Where it's
pain.
gonna be hard to get out.
Yeah, so what I did, I cut it a little wider than the actual inside.
Okay.
And I wedged it to the sides.
Okay.
So it's not coming off.
Right.
So-
But then you're right. Otherwise, trying
Yeah.
to pull it out of there.
Yeah, I checked the instructions online. It says to put caulking in there. I'm like, no, because if you take that off in the future, it's going to be a pain.
Right. And eventually, it'll probably have
It
to be
will, because the
replaced.
doggy coming out, you're going to have to
Exactly.
replace it. So I just wedged it to the sides and it goes all the way around.
It looks good to me.
And it's not coming off.
Excellent.
So let's go take a look at the
It
outside.
looks so cute. It's so tiny.
I'll be honest with you, it's one of the nicest doors I've installed.
We just need a tiny dog.
Yeah.
I was like, can we scoop him up today?
And if you have any issues, any concerns, just let me know.
I'm sure we won't.
Alright guys, so that concludes the day in the life of the YouTube Handyman. Even though it took about 3 days to make this video because of that appointment, it is what it is. So let me go ahead and break down how much I made. So first appointment, doggy door, that was $499. I supplied the door, which was about $140. That job took me about 2 hours to do, so no big deal, easy peasy. Second appointment, actually that appointment I knew was going to take me 2 days to do, so I was hoping to do most of the work that day and then just come back the second day and just finish painting and installing the door. But it did not work that way. So the first day I actually spent 4 hours doing that job, and I left it with a scratch coat on the stucco to come back the next day to actually do the finish coat. So the second day I had to come back for about 1.5 to 2 hours to do that, and then I had to leave simply because the stucco takes a long time to actually dry, especially when it's cold outside. And so I had to come back a third time, and the third time I spent about 2 hours just installing the door and painting and the final touches. Now that job was $550. The customer provided that door, and actually if I had to account for materials that I use, it probably would have cost me about $40 or so in materials. But normally I have all that stuff in the truck, so yeah, I didn't really have to buy anything special for that job. Now that job, actually I underestimated. I should have charged more money for that job. How much more? Well, that job took about 10 hours to do if you account for everything, all the 3 days, and that does not include my drive time to the job. Another thing is you have to keep in mind it takes several skills to actually do a job like that. The more skills it takes, the more money you charge. So I would have charged, if I had to go back in time, I would have quoted that job, I would say $950. And I probably would have booked earlier in the day for to do most of the work, and then just come back the second day just to install the door and paint. It is what it is. I don't feel bad about it. This job, it's every day is different, and the guy was was a veteran. He was in the army, so no big deal. I don't feel bad. I learned, and he got a good deal as well, and probably they're gonna leave me a good review, so it's not a loss. But anyways, guys, as you saw, a day in the life of the YouTube Handyman. Sometimes you make money, sometimes you don't make as much, and but every single day is a learning experience. I'm not the best texture and stucco. I would have given me, I would say, a C on that job, but you know what? The customer was happy. It looked actually not that bad. I don't think so. But anyways, let me know what you think in the comments below. Another comment about that doggy door that I did, that was one of the most expensive doggy doors that I have installed. That doggy door was almost $500. It was solid metal, well built. They guarantee the flap and everything on that door. But I can tell you, the first door that I installed, it wasn't far behind for a lot less money. And the installation of the first door, it's actually a lot easier than the second door. they don't really give you that much leeway on the second door when you cut that tunnel. It needs to be within an inch, because otherwise you won't have anywhere for the screws to screw into. Links in the description for the materials that I use and all the tools that I use in this video. And also Wonder Blade came to the rescue today, because that freaking tunnel, when I watched the installation video for that doggy door, it looked like the guy, if you go to their website, they score the metal and then they bend it and then it's supposed to snap. But no, it did not. So that thing was not bending anywhere. So Wonder Blade to the rescue today. So anyways, as always guys, comment below, like the video, and I will see you next time.